This is a magical place, isn't it? Oh.
This is the series where I tell you a story, its subsequent theories and explanations, and then I let you make up your mind. This time we're going to America, more specifically 40 miles north of the city of Boston and about 25 miles from the Atlantic Ocean lies possibly the oldest megalithic enigma of North America. Mystery Hill, also known as the American Stonehenge. In Salem, New Hampshire, and running across 30 acres of hillside, lie a series of low walls, cave-like primitive buildings, and tunnels. Crawl spaces should be fun! It is sometimes compared with the English Stonehenge, mainly because they're both built in stone. They allegedly both served as astronomical observatories, and next to nothing is known about their origins. However, significant differences exist between the sites. The English site is on a plain and neatly arranged as horseshoes and concentric circles. Neatly? Have you seen the state of it? The stones in England are significantly larger, at up to 45 tons, whilst in America the largest is barely 11 tons. One of the main features in the American Stonehenge is a great table-like slab of stone named the sacrificial stone. Around the edge of this stone runs a groove that leads to a spout allowing fluids, possibly blood, to drain off the top. Yeah, better stay away from that one. The history of the site begins with Jonathan Petit, a farmer who lived there between 1826 and 1848. In 1936, the site came into the hands of William B. Goodwin, who named it Mystery Hill. In 1956, it changed hands again and became the property of the Stone family, who changed its name to the American Stonehenge. They began exploiting the site by giving tours and selling gifts. Currently, the site is managed by the American Stonehenge Foundation and is open to visitors. Yeah, people will do anything for money. Who built the American Stonehenge? The first to suggest that the Celts built the site was William Goodwin himself. As evidence, he pointed out the sacrificial stone and the oracle tube nearby, possibly used by priests to speak to the people. The echo must have been terrifying. Also, glyphs inscribed on the monoliths suggesting an archaic Irish language called Ogham, a script used in the 5th and the 6th centuries, consisting of crosshatch marks. The positioning of the megalithes, astronomically aligned with cross-quarter holidays only celebrated by the Celts, are also put forward as evidence. The carbon dating technique was used on charcoal remains in one of the pits, and the results coincided with the major immigration of the Celts. This, however, means the history must be rewritten, as Christopher Columbus was not the first to discover America. Who still believes that? The Vikings, the Polynesians, the Knight Templars, they all beat them to it. And now the Celts too? Come on, man! Kenny Feather discounts this theory, though not totally. He said in an episode of the series Weird or What, that Celts indeed built the site. but Celts from the 1800s, and not from the 5th or the 6th century. Many, including Jason Colavito, believe the same. In the 19th century, Irish farmers, including Jonathan Petit himself, the first owner of the site, immigrated to the area and possibly built the site. The sacrificial stone was probably used for either apple cider production, the Irish, a bunch of drunks, or was a lye-leaching stone for soap making. Yeah, okay, clean drunks. The stone grottos are said to be farm storage. Why then is the site looking like an alternate version of Stonehenge? Because William Goodwin allegedly remodeled the site extensively after being convinced that the Celts of the Middle Ages built them. Constructing your own evidence. I'm glad this isn't a murder case. American Stonehenge was built as a sacred ceremonial center by Native Americans. This was over a period of 2,500 years in 5 cultural phases, each with its own distinct architecture. At least that's what researcher Mary Gage believes. The case is complex, relying on multiple lines of evidence, archaeological excavations, cultural artifacts, C14 dates, and carved rock art is stated as evidence to the presence of Native Americans on the site from as early as 7,000 years ago until as late as the 1700s. This looks like a strong case. The evidence alone, however, does not demonstrate that they were the builders of these stone structures. Native American pottery and stone tools were found around the site. The infamous sacrificial stone is in the shape similar to the Manitou stones. Some suggested it was a mace, a shovel, or a hoe. Many, however, note that the Native Americans don't typically build in stone. Yeah, fabric tippies, that's what they built, just face it! Three different theories about an interesting and mysterious site in the USA that might or might not rewrite American history. You decide.
Did you like the video? Click the like button. Leave comments or start a discussion in the comment box. If you want to see more, you can subscribe to my channel. I have a vlog channel, so if you want to get bored, why don't you check it out? And you can follow me on social media. All links in the description. See you next time!